With tension in the air leading into Attack the Block and coming up a very controversial Lioness Championship defense at Danger Zone, we welcome you right here tonight to Lioness Live 10 as the road to Attack the Block, our second Lioness Live Presents event of the season, is Horizon. Chloe Trump at your this evening alongside at the destination. Here tonight, especially at the beginning of the show, just entrance, it's just like it's been made official. Chloe Price will be taking on the other two members of the new type in Holly Summers and Miura Ruma in a 2-on-1 handicap match leading into the Lioness title match with her and Asuka Soryu at Attack the Block.
Essentially, she's getting a raw deal going on.
Well, that's the thing. It's a raw deal, but she specifically asked for it. It's on one hand, she wants to specifically rip apart Asuka Soryu and defend the title at the same time. But at the same time, she's got both of them to tackle with in order to get to us, before that match even happens. So, putting it bluntly,
so she's being a little too headstrong right now.
Well, I mean, you weren't there on that night, but you know what happened to Max Caulfield, correct?
I'm a little hazy. You're gonna have to bring me up to speed, like.
Yeah, that's what the ending. So, Chloe Price defended the title against Renariugu, but Asuka Soryu damn near put her on the shelf in order to put her on the shelf. But instead, Max came out and saved her at the end of Danger Zone. And then Asuka Soryu took it upon herself to essentially, to take it out of Max instead. And as of right now, Max Caulfield is out on a grade 3 concussion.
Yeah.
Yeah, Asuka Soryu took Max out with a grade 3 concussion on that night. So I don't know about you, but the champ has a right to be pissed.
Like, Max can't catch a break, can she?
To be fair, Max did put herself in the line of fire like that, and we'll get into more of that when we get to the main event, because we've still got a whole night's worth of action in order to call. And putting it very bluntly here tonight, leading into Attack the Block is this woman especially, who will be defending her Solar Star title against Tsubaki on that night in just a few nights' time at Attack the Block. And this is the thing about Clem, she has held that title ever since the Grand Slam in December 2020, and she's faced off against a whole flurry of challengers ever since then. And the next one on her list is going to be Tsubaki at Attack the Block, and tonight Road Camelot is going to be looking to essentially take an early advantage on the champ and leave an impact on her well and truly before that night.
I'm with the suplex here, and I got a lot I want to say about the. Oh, alright, God, why you gotta break the ice? I got a lot to say about the Chloe Price situation, but like you said, that's for a later time.
We will be.
You think that if Road happens to get a victory tonight, that would put her in the conversation for a shot at Clem's belt?
I would definitely say so at this point, given the fact that not that many people have gotten a confirmed win over the current Solar Star champion, and that's a fact. In fact, one of the only people who has actually got... In fact, since becoming champion, Clem has been damn near unstoppable in the ring. And the thing right here tonight that you've got to keep in mind is that Clementine definitely does have that killer instinct about her. And I keep on saying that every time Clem's in a match, but it's only because nobody has come close to beating her as of yet. I mean, people have taken her to the absolute limit. Like, we saw Jackie Briggs take her to the absolute limit a while ago. And and you've really got to be thinking to yourself, so if someone like Jackie was able to take her to the limit like that, you really got to be thinking to yourself, Tsubaki really has to bring something else to the table in order to take out Clementine and dethrone her as Solo Star champion. Otherwise, it's going to be damn near impossible at the end of the day, and we're seeing that right here and now.
That's the thing. Clem is more of a scrappy type of gal in the ring. She will latch on to anything that she can use to get the upper hand, and not in a mischievous or a malicious way. In a survivalist way. She has survivalist instinct. That's something that Road needs to figure out. That is something that Tsubaki needs to figure out as well. Can they figure out what Clementine's limit is?
That's really the big thing that everyone that's come across and faced off against Clem has got to realize that at the end of the day, they're not facing off against, when they step in the ring with someone like Clem, they're not facing off against somebody who's just like everybody else, but oh Jesus Christ! Well, I mean, Road is definitely trying to soften Clem up before her matchup against Tsubaki at Attack the Block.
Soften's putting it lightly. I mean, one wrong landing, and Clem could be out of action.
You are not wrong.
Crossbody.
Not wrong at all, but oh my gosh.
I'm throwing the heavy knees into the chest of Road, and now throwing the right hands.
And she's pretty much just saying, you really wanted to do that, huh? Well, now I'm gonna make you pay. That's
exactly.
That's putting it, and this is putting it very bluntly in the circumstances behind this. Clem is pretty much just letting Tsubaki know this is what you're going to expect from me. Come attack the block, and it's not going to be pretty. It's going to be fucking ugly.
Yeah, pretty much. She is sending a message to the entirety of that locker room. You want to step up? You want to try to grab this belt from me? You're gonna work for it.
Very much so.
You're gonna work for it. You gotta damn near die for this.
And I mean, given the women that we have in this division, that's a statement that could realistically mean a whole lot of things to a whole lot of people.
Some could argue that could be a literal challenge. As they see a superplex from the top rope, as the late great Eddie Mack would put it, the most overused move in virtual wrestling.
You're not wrong, and oh Jesus Christ! Right out of nowhere with that too. And that was a close one from that was a close one for Road, and she just brought that out from out of nowhere, and now just ramming those knees right into her leg, trying to get her leg right out of her leg, as one might put it.
Again, this is what Road needs to do. I've said this with everyone, since I've been a mainstay in the commentary, but I said they gotta get into Clementine's head and figure out what's her limit.
And this is real, and you're right. You are right when you put it like that, because we're seeing right now, we have been seeing for months, that Clem is a woman that realistically may not have any limits.
Possible. She is a woman who will go to extensive lengths to keep her belt or gain new. I mean, look, you could argue that she could eventually go toe-to-toe with Chloe Price.
To say that with the run that Clem has been having as of late, that she would be in contention if she were to ever drop that Solo Star title, that she would ever be in contention for the Lioness title. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, if she ever loses it. And a morality choice right there may spell the end for Road Camelot.
Ooh. I was gonna say, like, I think if Clem knew that she had a shot at the Lioness title, she would probably drop the belt. Just say, you know what? I'm throwing the challenge out there. Y'all can have this belt. I need something bigger.
I mean, she wouldn't be the first one to do that, if we're being honest. I mean,
that might be the only way we'll ever see a new champion.
Well, I mean, you say that, and yet it's Asuka Langley Soryu that's going to be facing off against her at Attack the Block for the belt. And we've seen, I'm going to get to it later on, but we have seen over the past few months, ever since New Type has come around, that, like it or not, if Asuka Langley Soryu manages to get her way in that matter, we may potentially see a new Lioness champion at Attack the Block. But I'm going to save that for when we get to our main event tonight. But coming to this, you're right when you say that even if it doesn't come around to Clem ever becoming Lioness #1 contender for the Lioness title, she could very well be in top contention for one of those that could easily become Lioness champion, just like that.
Again, just with the role she's been on, but I think Road is...
And Road with a dream ender just like that. Stomp right to the chest, a dream ender right there by just right.
Ew. Ooh.
And that was a 2.9. That was a 2.9.
Throw it up on the Fire Pro counter. That was indeed a 2.9.
My God, it is still going. And Clem, Jesus Christ.
Throwing the knee to the arm, follows it up with another shotgun knee.
And Clem once again
continuing with the assault.
Just going all in on it, but Road trying her best and scraping by out to Clem just barely. But Clem is not down for the count just yet. And a rolling forearm. A rolling forearm just like that hits the target. And then some, man.
Shoulder tackle.
Shoulder tackle, spear right into the corner, and beautiful belly suplex just like that. But it might be spelling the end right here and now. Right here for Road Camelot. If she can manage to hit this, I think it might be game over right now.
Throws her up on the... Oh!
Morality choice for a second time, and a 1, 2. It's done. You know,
you gotta give it to Road for stepping up to the plate to the best of her ability.
Damn straight. Road definitely pulled out all the stops against Clementine right here tonight, but Clem especially proving to the point that come what may, she will not be denied as the Solo Star champion. And really, if I'm Tsubaki and I'm looking at this right now, I'm preparing myself mentally for what's going to be coming my way in just a few nights' time. Because if this is what I have to... If I'm Tsubaki, this is going to push me to the absolute limit if I'm going to beat this woman. And that's facts. We're back right here on Lioness Live 10. As we get set for another close encounter right here tonight. As one quarter of the unit known as Team Ruby right here tonight, former Lioness champion in her own right, Yang Xiaolong is looking to take on against Crimson Viper right here in your second match of the evening.
Hold up, C Viper's here?
Yep, C Viper's in the building.
Let me readjust my shit. Hold on.
It's okay. You've got a few minutes. You've got a bit in order to readjust yourself there, Dai. Because this may take a little bit. Because yeah, wait for it. There we go. Just like that, the firecracker of Team Ruby, Yang Xiaolong, making her way down to the ring here tonight. Has been quite some time since we have seen her in solo action, but let me say this right now. Her in-ring ability has not gone down a bit, even with everyone else coming into the roster. She has not slowed down a bit. And again, like I said, former Lioness champion in her own right. And she's going to be facing off against one of the biggest newcomers to the roster. And your girl's incoming. And yep, like you mentioned, Sea Viper's in the building.
Look, it ain't my fault that she has big step on me energy, okay?
Look, I'm not gonna blame you for that. Look, if I blamed you for that, it would just be the worst. But if I could just finish this for one moment, what I will say right now is that Sea Viper is one of the hottest people to have come to the division from that Lion's Den tournament a year ago. And speaking of the Lion's Den tournament, just a quick little announcement real quick. The Lion's Den tournament is returning. As I believe I made mention of this a while ago, the Lion's Den tournament is returning, but it's returning as a tag team tournament this time around. And the first two matches of that tournament will be taking place at Attack the Block. Yeah, this notice just came down from management, and I do have the authority to announce this. So, yeah, Lion's Den Tournament 2, the first two matches of round 1 will be taking place at Attack the Block.
Let's fucking go.
Hell, you're right, and Sea Viper already from the word go, just going at Yang Xiaolong just like that. And really, it's a pretty even contest if you just from the repertoire of both of these women, because both of them are basically just two hard-hitting bitches who know exactly what to do in order to take the other one out. And Yang, for better or for... Oh, yep.
I was gonna say, I think the only edge I'm giving Sea Viper, and this is not because I'm a fan, I mean, I am a fan, but the edge I'm giving Sea Viper is that, as far as combat is concerned, she has a little more experience just because of her age and her career.
I mean, you are not wrong on that.
But when it comes to prolific matches, Yang Xiaolong has the double.
She definitely does have that. She definitely does, in fact, have that edge when it comes to experience, like, outside of the ring. So that's basically what makes her such a deadly foe when it comes to getting in the ring. But here's the thing that I kind of want to bring about to the table real quick, and this is something that I feel like you may potentially agree with me on here, Dai. It's like you said, prolific matches, when it comes to those, Yang Xiaolong has them in spades. She's been with the company literally ever since our first season. but I will definitely say this right now. Someone like C. Viper, I mean, as you just saw, that was a beautiful moonsault right there from the top.
That was a shooting star. From the middle rope.
Yeah. And that's the thing about C. Viper. She may not have that many prolific matches under her belt, but she may have the variable advantage right here when it comes to general experience, when it comes to combat in general. And if I'm Yang Xiaolong and I'm thinking about all of that and then some, then yeah, I am most certainly taking it as though that, yeah, C. Viper could definitely take anybody in the division to the limit if she was able to. I mean, we saw her take everyone in the tournament 2 years ago to the limit and then some. And she nearly got to the final. She was in the semifinals, and you want to know who was the only person that could take her out? The only other person that was able to make sure that she did not make it to the finals was Ash. But honestly, I continuously think about what if the tables were turned? What if she were facing off against someone like Asuka, Langley, Soryu? Then realistically, believe it or not, we would potentially have a completely different story on our hands when it comes to everyone in the division. But this is what I mean when I say someone like Steve Viper is very dangerous in the right hands. And right now, a burning dance from out of nowhere just like that, but the ring position betrays C. Viper just like that.
And Yang, nice gut wrench bomb right there.
And yeah, that gut wrench bomb right there really is putting it right there with Yang. But again, this goes back to what we were talking about before. Yang in a very precarious position right there of a spike DDT right there from the middle of the rope.
Vintage.
That is pretty vintage if I do say so myself. C. Viper looking to try and put her away again, trying to go for it for a second time. A burning dance, and no! Burning dance denied, however. And no, a cutter from out of nowhere by C. Viper as well.
The Viper strikes.
And the Viper just keeps on striking.
Oh shit.
Continuously going for it. Just continuously going and going and going for it. And Yang, no Xiaolong bomber denied, and no, a spear! Speared him just like that.
By God, what a spear!
And now going for that combination just like that.
You know, I think we should call it the Crimson Combo.
Crimson Combo does sound pretty good, and burning dance right there. No ring position. No. One. No. He double checked it just like that. Double checked it to be sure. Bit of hesitancy on the part of C. Viper, but she got the win regardless here tonight.
Physicality is what you call this match.
You're not wrong. You are not wrong. You are definitely not wrong with that.
And it really only took one move. One wrong move, or in this case, one right move.
You are not wrong with that, Dai. You are certainly not wrong with that. And C. Viper putting on a big-time win over Yang Xiaolong right here tonight. And if I'm C. Viper, if I'm thinking about a win like this, this is going to lead to quite the opportunities in the future. And we welcome you back right here tonight to Lioness Live 10. And it's go time, Di.
Is that time up? Yep.
Yep, it's that time. It's time for our main event of the evening. Like I mentioned at the very top of the hour here, ladies and gentlemen, Chloe Price specifically asked for two things to happen at the beginning of the show. One of them was a matchup against Asuka Langley Soryu at Attack the Block. She said she would be willing to defend the Lioness title if she got a chance against Asuka Langley Soryu. Especially after what happened in Danger Zone, I do not blame her at all for that. But the ruling is that the title is in fact on the line, and it will be no holds barred on that night. I am getting confirmation that no holds barred is being added to the stipulation of that night. But
So here's the question.
Yeah.
Does Chloe have a death wish or something? Because what's stopping Asuka from getting help?
See, this is the thing. That's the second thing of the match at Attack the Block. All members of the new type. So that means the two women that are in the matchup against Chloe Price right here tonight, they will be barred from the arena, and if they try to get in or try to help Asuka Langley Soryu win the title on that night, they will be fired immediately. All three of them will get fired immediately. So this is this was stipulation number 2 that Chloe mentioned. If they're barred from ringside, I want them tonight. I want both of them tonight, and I want to kick their asses. Which I also do not blame her at all for that, but I agree with your sentiment, is that if Chloe really wants to go into that match 100%, is she really asking for a death wish going up against the both of them right here tonight?
I mean, that's the thing. If I'm in Chloe's position, I'm not gonna trade hands with two people, especially two people who have, in every recent showing that we've had with them, have been pretty dominant in certain fashion. So,
You're not
do I
wrong.
really want to risk getting ping pong between two people who are very dominant in the ring?
And this is also the thing. Both Mew and Holly Summers will be facing off against the Jet Set Grinders on that night for the Lioness Tag Team titles. So once their match is done, they're out for the evening. Once they are done with that match, they are just out of the arena. They are barred from ringside. They are barred from the arena. So essentially, it could be a night for the new type where it could realistically be a massive victory for all intents and purposes.
It could be a sweep.
Yeah. Yeah, but see, here's the thing. Unlike what happened back at Arise, they're gonna have to win it as cleanly as possible against the Jet Set Grinders. So they will not be able to get a ring out. They will have to pin or submit either of the Jet Set Grinders in order to get those belts. But this is the real thing right now. You're correct in saying that it could be a sweep for the Jet Set. It could be a sweep for the new type at Attack the Block if things go their way.
I mean, if I'm Chloe, I'm like, yeah. If I'm Chloe, I ain't gonna lie. I take a DQ and start using weapons. I'd bring my own equalizer to the table because I just can't see why a fighting champion, as we see a tonic roll up right here, will we get a quick win? Dude, no. I don't see how it's smart when you're the champ to go in to any match against, again, I understand why she's like this, but I also gotta call it out. It's not smart for a champion to do this, to act on emotion on blind rage. To act on blind rage knowing full and well that you could end up in a much worse condition than the person you're trying to fight with. And I doubt that's what the person you're fighting for is doing.
You're not wrong. You are certainly not wrong in saying that, Dai. But I will also counterpoint this real quick. Chloe Price has literally put herself through hellfire situations beforehand, before big matches. I mean, in the lead up to her matchup against Cora at the All-Star Grand Slam 5 just nearly back in 2020, I will definitely say this real quick. She definitely put herself through the ringer leading up to that event. Like, she put herself through an Extreme Rules match up against Ellie fucking Williams at Final Hour just a month prior, and she damn near didn't make it to the Grand Slam after vicious assault from the Avatar.
I'm not doubting Chloe's toughness. I'm just doubting the logic. As we see, look at this. Look at this triangle arm bar with rope for leverage. This is what I'm talking about. Chloe's got two people who are very dominant in their own respective ways.
And right there with a genius lock right there being applied right there to Chloe Price. However, not being able to lock it in securely and Price getting out of it.
The whole situation between Chloe and the new type makes me uncomfortable for probably the reasons that it's not making her uncomfortable.
When you put it like that, you're not wrong. Like, I'm not trying to counteract your points here because you're making some really good points out of this. But I will definitely say this real quick in regards to what we're looking at this point in time. You mentioned before about Price being a fighting champion, and this is realistically one of those situations where this is not just about proving herself that she can in fact beat Asuka Sorio and she can take on the news hype. It is a fact that she wants revenge after what happened at Danger Zone, because it's not just Asuka Sorio, it is every member of the new type that caused that to happen, that have caused this level of misery over the last few months. So to her, she's basically seeing herself as sort of like, she's basically seeing herself as one of the last lines of defense in order to keep the new type from establishing that level of dominance that we've seen with groups in the past. So on that hand, I can get it, but I don't respect the methods. It's like you at the end of the day. I don't respect the methods at the end of the day, but I'll respect damn near anything that this woman is going to put herself through in order to make a point against these bitches.
Darkranch power mount from Holly, and she is throwing hands at Chloe.
Holly Summers, like you said, definitely throwing those hands, and oh Jesus! Running knee right there, right through the shoulder of Chloe Price, just like that. And now setting her up for a no, Harakiri ducked it. Ducked that Harakiri just like that, and Holly Summers now being picked up right there for Rachel, setting her up. Rachel's revenge right there by Holly Summers. We're going for that pin. 1, 2.
No.
And only managing a 2, however. Only managing a 2, but damn, that was a good. That was good. That was a good counter on the part of Chloe Price, ducking a Harakiri and then knocking it up just like that, getting right back up for the better part of it. However, Holly taking her right back down just like that. Now going for those legs, going to the side and going for the legs as well, as Holly Summers takes back control in this match. Chloe Price Price, on the other hand, is just saying, no, we're not doing it like that. And it's just saying, fuck it. Going right up top here. Setting it up and... Oh! Laying Holly down just like that. Have a look right there onto the ropes, and now Holly with a comeback, getting only a 2, however. And now,
twist of fate.
And a life is strange, just like that.
Sorry, life is strange.
I thought we agreed upon that, Di. And now going right up top of the mosh pit dive. If she manages to connect this, it may be good. And mosh pit dive hits the target right there to Holly Summers. And Miuruma coming in to make the save just like that. And Price is incensed.
Nope.
Barely getting a 1 that time. Barely getting a 1 because of that. But that distraction may have been enough in order to get the advantage right back on the side of the new type. And Holly Summers is taking full advantage of it here and now.
I'm telling you, I would just say, fuck it, grab a weapon, and start going for the fences. At some point, Chloe's gonna have to kind of realize that she is not 2 people, she is 1.
I mean, you're not wrong. You were certainly not wrong when you put it like that.
Oh, he's going for the hard hits and...
Going for those hard hits right there onto Price. And Price is just saying, you know what? You want some hard hits? Let's go for some hard hits.
Ooh, the deal.
Doing the deal
Doing
the deal just like that. Barely missing it just as Holly gets right back up. What on earth is Holly Summers thinking right here? And no. Whatever she was thinking, Price is thinking, no, you're not doing it. Price, on the other hand, is thinking of something a bit more dangerous, going right up top one more time. And could she be thinking of it? Is she thinking another mosh pit dive? A second mosh pit dive right there onto Holly Summers and going for the... No, once again making the save for Holly Summers. Instantly making the save. Instantly making the save right there for Holly Summers again. And this is really where I get where you're coming from in regards to what was being mentioned earlier, because you can see the exhaustion on Chloe Price's face at this point in time. And really, this is probably what the new type have wanted all along. They have wanted her to get exhausted. They have wanted her weak in this match in order to just take her out.
I mean, that's the part that, like I said earlier, this is the concerning part, because it's only a few, Attack the Block, it's only a few nights from now.
Yeah.
There's no way in hell she is going to be 100%. Oh no. Oh, Jesus. No. Oh, God. Oh, he crumbled through those ropes.
Yeah.
The new type, they're just glaring at Chloe almost like she was a blood-covered steak in a lion's den. No pun intended.
You are not wrong. And again, Price is fighting back however possible at this point. Like, she's giving it all that she can. But Price cannot even manage a 1. She's managed it
Or
two.
has she managed it too?
She's managed it two a couple times.
Mia's in.
Mia
Drops the elbow, but he
dropped the elbow, but Trice on the defensive at this point. But Mia was saying, that was your one window. That was your one window, and now you're gonna pay. Oh! Face planting her down just like that. And if Miu is thinking what I think she's thinking, oh no. Miu on the other hand, no. Right now it's not looking good. The tag has been made. And oh Jesus Christ, here comes that combination between the both of them. Oh my god, the enziguri right there into that combination. Enziguri and a ramming knee strike just like that. Going for that. No. Holly Summers is thinking, I know a way to finish her off.
Oh no.
Oh Jesus. Yep, she's gonna go for it. Harakiri. Harakiri landing the heel right into her face.
Right across the cheekbone right there.
You hate to see it.
2, 3.
And you hate to see it. Really, really hate to see it, honestly.
Yeah. This was domination. Chloe tried. She tried her damnedest.
I mean, she got close. She got close a few times with those mosh pit dives and Rachel's revenge right onto Holly Summers, but Mia Aruma was one step ahead of the curve every single time. And not only is this a bad omen for Chloe Price heading into Attack the Block, this is also massive amounts. This is momentum for the new we get into the block. They could realistically go in with huge momentum. Tag team against the Japanese tag team. And that is a scary thought to have. And oh Jesus Christ! Asuka Lately Soru says she's not done with it. And oh my fucking god. Oh Jesus! Laying out Price even after everything. With a third impact onto a goddamn chair. Jesus Christ, you fuck. There had to be yeah. Agree to the match.
This is what Asuka Lately Soru wanted.
It was
he wanted Chloe weakened.
And oh Jesus Christ. You want to talk about weakening her before the matchup. You want to talk about weakening her up? This is another one. Oh Jesus Christ. Goddamn match. Everything in this was most likely up by the new team for a week out. Chloe Price just days before the world title match now. The worst part is that this plan, even without the two members alongside her, may very well make Asuka Lioness champion at the end.